Hey friends, Allison dropping in to share with you a new Traveler's Notebook scrapbooking layout. This layout was inspired by a spread that Nancy Damiano did for Citrus Twist, and it was perfect to go with this winter picture that I printed for this specific layout. You'll actually see it later in the video because the most important part of this layout is the page that I'm working on right now. So I began with an embossing folder that I have from Close to My Heart. It is a confetti embossing folder, but it worked well to double as snow. And because it was a little bit longer, I decided to pull it through the folder. There is a little space at the top that you can pull paper through, I discovered, if it is not too wide. And so I pulled it through and embossed the bottom portion of it, so you can actually see a very distinct line between where the confetti is quite thick and then at the bottom where there's nothing. I'm not worried about that because it's going to be covered up. It's going to be covered up by this pocket that I'm creating right now. I pulled out another or a thin cut from Close to My Heart. It is stitched circles, and I chose one of the circles and created the pocket with it. These snowflakes that I'm arranging on the page right now were actually cut from a different Close to My Heart thin cut set called Winter Flurries, which was perfect because I'm scrapbooking a story about winter. It's actually not technically winter, it's like mid-November, but I think it was the start of winter this particular year, which was 2020. So I'm just arranging the snowflakes, trying to figure out what jives and what works, and actually ended up pulling out a sticker sheet, once again from Close to My Heart, and used some stickers from the sticker sheet to mix with the snowflakes that I die cut with my thin cuts. I stuck fairly closely to Nancy's original page in that one page was an oversized photo. So my photo is printed at 4 by 8 inches, and it'll be matted to some white cardstock that's slightly larger than it. So it's 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, which is the size of my Traveler's Notebook. And the second page that I'm working on right now is also 4 1/4 by 8 1/4 inches. The pocket was trimmed down to like 3 by 4 1/4 inches just to match the size of the cardstock that it is matted to. I also pulled out some stickers from summer collections by Simple Stories that I have in my stash as well. I do have the papers that go with both of these collections, but I was really looking for some phrase stickers just to mimic basically what Nancy had done in her layout as well. Obviously, I'm not using the same products because she created her spread for Citrus Twist, and I don't have any Citrus Twist, so I was just using what I had on hand. I pulled out a sticker from the 4th of July sticker sheet that said something like "It's time to sparkle," which I thought was great because the snow does sparkle in the winter when the sun hits it on a sunny day. And actually, for that phrase sticker to make sense, I included something about the snow sparkling in my journaling, just so that everything ties together and is like a neat little package, a cohesive story. The other phrase sticker came from another summer collection. I don't know what collections they are. I'll have to go back and check that out and then leave it in the description box. I wasn't too concerned about which collections they were because number one, they were summer. Number two, I'm scrapbooking winter. And I just wanted to pull phrases that could technically work for a winter layout. So the second phrase sticker, I can't remember what it was. The third one, which I pulled out only because it was green, I decided not to use. So even though it looks like I threw it out, I didn't. I put it on my little plate in the very top right-hand corner of the screen. and it'll be saved there for a different layout. Now I'm going back to the left-hand page where I have printed my photo and adhered it to some white cardstock. I pulled out some green washi tape that I had in my stash. I don't know anymore where this washi tape came from, but it was the right color to match the snowflakes on the right-hand page, which, by the way, was cut from a mini paper pad that I have in my stash by Stampin' Up! And it is older paper. I've had it for quite a while. So that's why I pulled in that green washi tape. And below the washi tape, I am adding a title. So the title is partly stamped and it's also partly stickers, as you can see. I stamped here too using jet black StazOn ink because it is photo friendly since I was stamping it directly onto my photo. And then I'm using some ancient Echo Park alphas that I've had in my stash for years and years. I'm trying to stash bust and get some of my stash used up. I went back to this Close to My Heart sticker collection that I mentioned earlier where I got the pink snowflake and the other stickers from, and added the last snowflake sticker on that sheet above my title. And other than the date, that is pretty well my spread. I have to give a big shout out to Nancy and a thank you for inspiring this layout because I have sat on it for days, not knowing what to do or what direction to take it. And when I saw her layout, I knew that was it. I hope this layout inspired you as well, and you are inspired to maybe create something that is festive or at least winter themed rather than fall themed. Give me a thumbs up or a like if you enjoyed my video, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here and I'm so happy to see that you are following along. I'll be back again soon with more creative inspiration, friends. Happy weekend. Bye.